How many of you guys remember how excited you used to get when you were kids, when you were going to take a trip or go on vacation? I remember I used to get really excited. Vacationing is vital to not only our health, but our relationships and our jobs. Vacationing regularly allows for family bonding, much needed downtime, and increased efficiency and productivity at work. I sold vacation ownership packages for 13 years and had a lot of feedback from my clients about how important vacationing was to them. I'm also a recent graduate of a nursing program, so I got to see some of the effects firsthand of not vacationing, not vacationing, but the effects of stress and the what that does to people. So you never hear of somebody dying from not vacationing, but we all know stress is a killer. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about some of the reasons why you should vacation, the different types of vacations you can take, how easy it might be, and how to put a plan in place for you to ensure that you and your family take vacations periodically. We all know that vacations get the creative juices flowing. They promote creativity. A good vacation can operate as a vehicle for self-discovery. It clears the mind and refreshes. It gets us back to feeling our best. So when we work so much that we no longer love what we do and you get burnt out, that's not where you want to be. And vacations stave off burnouts. A lot of nurses I know get burnt out on their careers and switch departments or leave nursing altogether. Excuse me. Vacations keep us sane and in our right mind. They keep us healthy and stress-free oftentimes. Chronic stress can be defined as a type of stress that seems never-ending or inescapable, like the stress of a very taxing job. According to Karen Matthews of Mind Body Center at the University of Pittsburgh, the center surveyed close to 1,400 participants for studies on cardiovascular disease, breast cancer, and other conditions, and found that leisure activities, including taking vacations, contributed to higher positivity, less depression among the participants. Other benefits included low blood pressure and smaller waistlines. So ladies, if you want to tweak that physique, take more vacations. A study by the Arizona Department of Health and Human Services found that women who took vacations were more satisfied with their marriages. So vacations create a stronger bond between spouses or even children. I remember some of the vacations we took as a family. The time we got to spend with our dad was golden because he was a workaholic and valued very much the time we got to spend with him on the vacation. So he did take the time to vacation with us, but on a normal work week, we rarely saw him. And that makes you wonder about how effective somebody can be that works that much. So there have been some studies done, and in a recent comparative study of the U.S. versus Europe, Greeks worked the most in Europe, averaging over 2,000 hours per year. Yet they are no better off as their economy is a wreck. Now take a look at Germany, Europe's economic powerhouse. Some would guess that Germans work longer hours, but they don't. Germans work on average a little over 1,400 hours per year, placing them second to last among the 25 European nations in hours worked per year. Sorry. They also receive on average 30 paid vacation days per year, the most in Europe. And we're not talking luxury vacations or trips around the world, but these are oftentimes vacations we call staycations, where you get on Groupon and they promote local vacations. So you put gas in the car and go down to a bed and breakfast. Road trips, that's gas money. Camping trips were a big staple in my family. Resorts, or even timeshare. or cruises around the world. I remember a client of mine came in and said that he was recovering from a heart attack and that his doctor had prescribed him taking vacations because he was a workaholic. So that was a promise that he made to his wife and his family, and that's a promise that you should make to your wife or your husband and your family, is just to take at least one vacation per year. Imagine the memories you'll make, the photo albums you can create, the family tradition that will possibly be forged, lasting from generation to generation. Before it's too late, you should vacation, because regrets are something very difficult to deal with. I remember an old adage saying that rested horses win races. So I'm glad we got the chance to talk today about some of the reasons to vacation, some of the different types of vacations you can take, putting a plan in place for you and your loved ones. So if you're thinking about skipping this year's vacation, it's not too late to change your mind. Summer just started. You'll feel better rested, healthier, and more productive. Or you can choose to keep working nonstop like a hamster running on a wheel that keeps going faster and faster until finally one day you collapse, are carried off on a stretcher, and are replaced by a similar looking creature. What's it going to be?